Alright guys, we are back. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. As always, it is so great to see you. And friends, we're going to be talking about drones today. More specifically, what is the best drone for a beginner in 2021? There are tons of drones out there for beginners, but the question is, what is the best drone for a beginner in 2021. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to seek to answer that very question. But first, thank you so much for joining me today on this video. I really appreciate each and every one of you tuning into the channel. Now if you have not yet subscribed, hey, take a second to do so. We have more drone videos scheduled for the upcoming months, and we also have tons of other photography related videos that hell, you're not going to want to miss. And besides, if you subscribe to the channel, you're going to be eligible for our monthly giveaways. So there's a little bit of a nice bonus for subscribing to the channel. Now, with that out of the way, pull up a seat in, let's go. Now, one of the most common questions relating to drones that we see is what is the best drone to get when you're on a budget? Now, a few months ago, I bought a DJI Mini 2 from my local Best Buy, and for the last few months, guys, I've tested the heck out of this thing quite extensively. But I've also tested a number of other drones that were under $600 range to see if there was anything that was comparable to the Mini 2. Now, did I find anything worthy? Did I find anything that I would consider to be a better drone than the Mini 2? Did I find a drone that could shoot great photos and video while remaining budget friendly? The answer? No. Nothing that Jerry Maguire would say.
You complete me.
So now you can see where this is headed. For the money, the best drone for beginners in 2021 is the DJI Mini 2. And it's not even close. And here's why. Let's start things off with what people are worried about most. The price. Now the Mini 2 is $449, or you could opt for the Fly More package for $599, which includes added goodies like the DJI Mini two-way charging hub, the DJI 18-watt USB charger, or, which I don't have there, the shoulder bag, but you can see right here on this pretty box, that's where it comes with this bag. But let me share. I don't like the bag. It's nice. I prefer. So when I'm going out with my drones, I'm using one of these. Oops, one of my son's toys. It's either the Hex Ranger Sling, which is their full-size one, or as you can see here, which has the original Mini in it. This is the Hex brand Mini bag, which is pretty awesome, and it works perfectly for carrying out, well, one of the DJI Minis. Now, I have to admit that the Mini 2 here is more expensive than many of the other entry-level drones. However, guys, this drone has so many more features and capabilities than cheaper drones. So from my point of view, the higher price point or the price tag is well worth it. Now, in fact, this drone has many high-end features that you're going to find on DJI drones that cost hundreds of dollars more. So, guys, make no mistake about it, this is not a bargain basement drone. It has plenty of features to justify that price. Speaking of high-end features, DJI outfitted the Mini 2 with their fantastic OcuSync 2.0 system. Now guys, this is far superior transmission system than the Wi-Fi based system that was in the original Mini. Now as a result, the Mini 2 benefits from a much better signal strength and far less interference. OcuSync 2.0 gives the Mini an incredible range. We're talking 6.2 miles. Now, let's be real here. You can't fly the drone 6.2 miles because you have to maintain eyes on the drone at all times. But the reliability of the signal is so much better that you can fly it further away from you with confidence that you won't lose signal. Now, for me, another huge benefit of OcuSync 2.0 is it enables you to be able to use the DJI Smart Controller. The Mini 2 is not yet compatible with the Smart Controller, but the capability will surely come in the not too distant future through, let's cross fingers, a firmware update. It's not that the remote that comes with the Mini 2 is terrible. Guys, it's far from it. It's essentially the same remote that was introduced with the Mavic Air 2, and it's much more functional and ergonomic remote than if you had the original Mini. This is way, way better if you want my 2 cents on that. Friend, not only is this much more comfortable to use, but the design of this remote is much more intuitive. That makes this remote much easier to use. And the best feature is that it's seating your phone in this remote is way easier than it used to be. That alone makes this remote a huge upgrade from its predecessor. So until the Mini 2 is compatible with the smart remote, this is going to work just fine. One of the toughest aspects of piloting a drone is piloting it when, well, the wind is blowing. Now, lighter, less capable drones will bounce. They're going to bounce all over the place. They're going to drift off course if there's a stiff breeze. But guys, the Mini 2 has level 5 wind resistance, which simply means this sucker can fly in winds up to about 23.5 miles an hour. Now, I definitely don't recommend that you attempt to fly the Mini 2 in those kind of winds, especially if you're a beginner. However, let's call a spade a spade. It's nice to know that if you're flying your drone and the wind does pick up, this thing is going to be much more capable of resisting the wind than many other beginner drones on the market. The Mini 2 has a 12 megapixel sensor, it has a 4x optical zoom, and a 3-axis gimbal that is going to stabilize the camera for sharp photos and smooth videos. Now you get JPEG and RAW capabilities with the Mini 2 as well. Guys, raw image files aren't something that you're going to find in many beginner drones, and that is a huge advantage because, man, raw files retain so much more information from the sensor than a JPEG does. This means that you have more data to work with in post-processing, which gives you more freedom to edit your images as you see fit. Now there are other imaging features that expand your ability to improve the shots. You're talking time photos, panoramic modes, auto-exposed bracketing, full manual control over the shutter speed, and of course the ISO. And while on topic, the Mini 2 is also outfitted with a quick transfer option for photos and videos, so you can simply press a single button and download the files directly to your phone. Pretty cool, right? Guys, I honestly can't think of another entry-level drone that offers 4K video. If you know of one, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Now, when the Mini 2 came out, the fact that it had 4K video was one of the most exciting things that was talked about. One of the most exciting features that was talked about with this thing here. Now, the original Mini, as you know, only offered 2.7K video at 25 and 30p. And without getting too far off path here, guys, when the original Mini came out, I picked it up and I used it, and it was nice. It was fun. It was nice to see DJI come out with a smaller drone that you can get out there. You stuff it in your pocket. It was very portable. But did I use it much? No, I didn't. My 5-year-old son used the original Mini actually a lot more than I did. I very rarely use it. This, different story. But DJI really stepped it up big time with the Mini 2 because this sucker has 4K at 24, 25, and 30p. You can also shoot 2.7K at 24, 25, and 30p. Now add to that 2x zoom at 4K and 2.7K and 4x zoom at the 1080, as well as max video bitrate of 10 megabits per second. And guys, you have the makings of a highly capable drone for video, hell, without paying an arm and a leg for this thing. One of the best features of modern drones is that they often come with one-touch modes for creating cinematic videos. The Mini 2, guys, well, it's no exception. You get the choice of 5 modes, starting off with droning. Basically, what happens here is the drone hovers near you with the camera focused on you. Then the drone is going to fly backwards and upwards and reveal the scene around you. Next, we have circle. Well, as you can imagine, the drone with the subject in the middle of the frame, and then it's going to circle around the subject. Helix. Now, this is really interesting. In this mode, the drone is going to start near you. Then it's going to fly backwards and away from you while slowly gaining elevation. It starts to fly a circle at the same time. It's a complex move, which of course made easy. Next, we have rocket. And basically what happens here is the drone hovers at a low altitude with the camera actually aimed straight down. Then the drone flies straight up. Yeah, kind of like a rocket. Next is Cine Smooth. This mode slows the drone down, and ascent and descent speeds are also limited to help you get ultra smooth awesome shots. Now, while I strongly recommend that you learn how to fly your drone manually, these quick shot modes are undeniably a huge benefit because, man, you can create some highly complex videos without worrying of manually controlling the drone. And that is a huge feature for beginners. So I think you can see why the Mini 2 is my vote for the best drone for a beginner. Now, it's priced right, it has great imaging and video capabilities, and it has a user-friendly features that make the process of creating dynamic videos much simpler. So what isn't there to like about that? Now, if you want to learn more details about the Mini 2, check out the description below for a link to a couple of other videos that I've done on this awesome little drone. All right, guys, let's end this video by switching gears and talking about our current giveaway. Here are the prizes that we have this month: a ViewSonic 38-inch VP3881 curved monitor, a Peak Design 30-liter everyday backpack, a f-stop Dyota 20 backpack, and as always, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chances that you have to win. So get watching some of our other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on PhotographyTalk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you introduce yourself on one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win at this time. But friends, as we keep saying, swing on by, say hello. We would love to see you. And friend, that is it. For complete details on the giveaway, including how to register on PhotographyTalk and how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck. Well, there you go, guys. This was another one of those fun videos to put together with how many times that we see people questioning about, hey, is there a budget-friendly drone that's worth getting and so forth. And a few months ago, while I was excited when I got this thing, I really wanted to spend a few months with it and really kind of get some time underneath my belt with it, and this thing did not disappoint. So we're at that stage of the video, guys, where I'm going to wish you good luck with your whatever direction that you go with picking up a drone. And if you found some value in this video, hey, do me a favor, hit that like button down below. It really does help the channel out. And hell, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, kick that bell to be notified each time that we come out with a new video. My friends, I'm going to be jumping out of my office here now, so you get out there, stay healthy, and create your best shot.